What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and if you are, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. Your school's going to reopen, but only for you. You're gonna be the only kid in every one of your classes, and your teachers are gonna be staring at you for 45 minutes at a time. Anyways, yesterday when I was live streaming over on twitch.tv/ScrubbyOG, where I've been streaming every day, link down in the description below. Self-plug. Someone in the comments section was like, yo, do you have any more skating stories? And the good thing is I do. I actually do have a story that involves skating in a Lowe's parking lot when some lady just started screaming at us for no reason. But apparently it do be like that sometimes out here on the streets. Other than the fact that I sound like a white dad trying to be gangster right now, it should be a pretty fun story about me getting yelled at while skating. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. 3, 2, 1, bleh. So, summer nights in Vegas are just kind of like a weird situation. It's usually like 117 degrees during the day, so at night when it gets down to like 90, that's when you go and try to have fun with your friends. And when you're like 16, 17 and you can stay out a little bit later, you basically just find a place to hang out where it's not as hot and the sun's not beating down on you, and you do what you gotta do. And since me and my friends would skate pretty regularly, the skate parks would close at like 9, and we would just be like, all right, we don't want to finish skating yet, so we'd go get milkshakes and go to an empty parking lot that was lit up and just kind of skate around and goof off. We wouldn't harm anybody. Like I said, it's late at night. It's not like we were skating in a parking lot during the middle of the day when grandmas are trying to get into Walmart and we're like popping ollies over their shopping carts and hitting them in the face. It wasn't like that. We were really just in empty parking lots with the lights on, drinking milkshakes and skating. That was all we were doing. And there was one parking lot near like most of our houses, or relatively close to most of our houses, that had a Lowe's in it. And it was basically empty. There was a lot more buildings, but Lowe's was the only store that was still open inside, so, you know, it was the perfect situation. The parking lot was lit up. There was never a lot of cars because who's going to Lowe's at like midnight? Not a lot of people. I highly doubt most people are like, oh my god, babe, I really need kitchen tile at 2 in the morning. So it was just a good place to hang out and skate. And most nights there would be literally no cars in the parking lot. Every now and then there would be like one other car, but we would basically like just skate in this empty parking lot, no big deal. And it was kind of a tradition. We did it for like 3 weeks straight, no problem. And there had even been cop cars that would like drive through, but because we weren't doing anything but like drinking milkshakes and skating, they would for the most part leave us alone. Like they would just kind of be like, hey, are you guys okay? Yeah. You doing anything bad? No, whatever. So it was a really nice spot to hang out. And one day, we like get to the middle of the parking lot, we get out, we just start skating under these fluorescent lights, and we're just having a good time and laughing, and this truck pulls in. But it's one of those super big lifted trucks with like, you know, just screams, hi, I'm compensating for something. Just one of those trucks that's lifted way too high. All right, Timmy, you don't really need a monster truck to drive around. But whatever, it parks in the parking lot, and we just don't really think anything of it. We keep skating. And if you've ever been around skateboards before, whenever you're doing any type of trick, there's a pop that the board makes whenever it like hits the ground, but it's basically unavoidable to do most tricks. There's going to be a noise like it or not. So we're skating, and it's not super loud, and it's literally us 2 cars in the parking lot, and we were here first. So we just keep skating, and apparently, whoever is in the truck is very, very, very annoyed at us making noise, because we start to notice that whenever we're, like, popping our board, they're honking, as if to be like, hey, be quiet. So whatever, we're like just kind of laughing at it, smiling, because it's kind of amusing that whoever is in this truck is just staring at us when they're the ones in the parking lot at midnight too, and trying to piss us off and like honk the horn. It doesn't really bother us that much. So we just keep doing tricks, and they keep honking whenever we're making the pop of the board. So one of my friends goes to do a trick, and they honk, and it like throws him off, so he flips off the truck because it's like, dog, come on, we get it. You don't like us being loud. We're not leaving. We were here first. Go find another parking lot. It's not like they're hard to find at midnight. But when he flips off the truck, it like revs its engines, does a little burnout, and peels over to us, and the windows roll down, and all you hear is just incoherent bump, like boomer screaming, just, who do you think you are? I'm an adult, you should respect your elders. I don't know who you think you are to flip me off. Do you have any idea what time it is? As if that has anything to do with it. Like, oh my god, you are so right, sir. I didn't realize that at midnight I was flipping people off. Everybody knows that this is a sacred hour. So the boomers are screaming at us, and we're obviously laughing because there's this truck screaming, and that's when the passenger door like flies open with the sass that only a middle-aged woman could provide to such a non-important situation. Moms really be bringing the heat to the most irrelevant stuff, dude. Like, excuse me, snacks are downstairs, but like the eyes say World War III is about to break out. That's low-key how this door flings open, is with the anger of 80 moms. And what do we see coming down from the side of the truck except for camouflage Crocs? That's right, the lady stepping out of this apparently not only hates herself, but hates everyone that has to look at her footwear, because camouflage Crocs are like a double whammy. And I get it, Crocs are reasonable sometimes, but I mean, it's just a weird footwear to wear to yell at people. Like, it's very hard to be intimidated by somebody wearing Crocs, but I see this Croc step down and like this very, very angry Karen looking woman who definitely peaked in high school is just standing there angrily, and she's like, which one of you punks flipped off me and my husband? You know, and we hear like, get back in the car, Cheryl, from the other side. The husband's trying to get her back in because he probably realizes that if this does go bad, there's like 8 teenagers and like an angry middle-aged woman in Crocs and him. So she just starts being, who the hell think you guys are to come around these parts and be disrespectful? And obviously, because of the situation at hand, we're just like arguing with her. So incoherently, most of us yelling at her are like, you guys came here. We were here first. We're here every night. What do you mean? You don't own the parking lot. You're the one honking like a moron whenever we're doing tricks. And she starts screaming. She's like, I don't know if you guys understand what it means to be nice to people, but me and my husband are trying to have a serious conversation in our truck, and you guys keep making loud noises with your skateboards. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry that you and your husband are trying to figure out your divorce in the middle of a Lowe's parking lot at 1 in the morning and are annoyed by the fact that teenagers are also here. Maybe go literally anywhere else and have this conversation, bro. I don't know why you need the parking lot that we're always in to do this. You understand that our divorce lawyer works behind the Lowe's in a dumpster and we're here to meet him at 1 in the morning? Like, I don't understand how any of that is my fault. And like I said, you guys can't have a conversation with a faint pop of wood going on? Like, what do you mean? Skateboards aren't that loud. It's not like it's a gunshot every time. Yeah, honey, I just feel like when you fart and hold me under the covers, it makes me feel like you don't love me, and that's why I want to get a divorce. Those damn skaters over there are making it impossible to have this conversation, aren't they? So everybody's laughing at her, which makes her more mad. Karens have this thing that when they're not taken seriously, it activates like their magic card to just add extra anger to the situation. So we're obviously laughing, and she decides what she's gonna do to teach us a lesson is she like stomps over to us with her camouflage Crocs and goes to try to pick up one of my friend's skateboards, and my friend like puts his foot down on it when she tries to like pick it up, and so it like slams back down, and so her hands go back down because she was trying to pick it up. It doesn't hurt her fingers don't get smashed or anything, but you know, it's kind of saying like, you're not gonna steal my stuff just because you think that it's loud in a Lowe's parking lot. And when that happens, she decides that that's gonna be her, you know, pity card, because she just starts screaming, help, 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 and my friend like backs away, and we're all just standing absolutely still watching this lady scream, they're attacking me, they're attacking me, they're attacking me, and she's freaking out, and the other truck door opens, and we're like, great, her husband's gonna come over here and start trying to fight us. The husband comes over and starts like trying to push his wife into the truck. He's like, honey, we gotta go, and she's like, they're attacking me, and he's like, no, they're not attacking you, get in the truck. She's like, no, they're attacking me. This is our place to have a conversation. Help, help. And then she looks around and realizes that there is literally nobody else in the parking lot. She is screaming help to nobody. It's literally us and her husband. And clearly, her husband is sitting here thinking, my God, I should get a divorce because this lady is batshit crazy trying to flop like an NBA point guard because these kids accidentally, like, you know, made her hand uncomfortable because she tried to steal their skateboards. Which, in the grand scheme of things, is a pretty fair trade-off. You tried to steal my friend's stuff. He, I don't know, made your hand owie. And when she realizes that there's nobody else to help her and all of us are just laughing at her, she like flips us off and yells, if you guys were my kids, I would beat you. And we're like, oh, okay, sick insult. I don't understand if that's supposed to make me sad. Oh yeah, if you were hypothetically my mother in a hypothetical scenario where we met in the Lowe's at midnight, you would hit me? God damn, man, I guess at that point, what am I supposed to do? That's the greatest insult I've ever heard. So her husband finally gets her back in this giant lifted truck that he got to compensate, and he's like going back around to the driver's side, but he does it very awkwardly where he has to walk around the truck while we're all just staring at him. So we're all staring, very just what the hell is going on. And as he's coming around the car, he looks, he goes, "I'm really sorry, guys." And we're like, "It's okay, have a good night." And he just, smiles and gets back in the truck and drives away. And we're like, what the hell just happened, dude? I'm pretty sure that this Karen, it was a full moon, so maybe it just came out and her husband was just like really fed up with it, realized she was going off the deep end because it was just the night where the Karen werewolves come out. But yeah, moral of the story is me skating in a Lowe's parking lot at midnight might have accidentally caused a divorce. So if I accidentally made your parents' marriage fall apart, that's definitely my bad. But shout out to that husband for realizing that his wife was a little bit crazy. On that note, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. I have been streaming on Twitch, just watching videos, so if you guys want something to do during quarantine, twitch.tv/ScrubbyOG is where you should check it out. If you're new, turn on notifications because I give a notification shout out every day. Today's notification shout out goes to Bitchy Nina. Big thank you for having on those notifications. I do really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you guys have an absolutely incredible day. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.